Hey guys, it's Amber. So today I'm going to show you the eye look. I'm going to be using the PUR Soiree Diaries. So this is one of the two palettes that I've been using for the month. The first video I used the Urban Decay Naked 2, so you haven't seen that, you should go check it out. And this one I'm going to mostly be focusing on the mattes because there's so many awesome mattes in this palette. Oh boy, here we go. Since she helped me in my last video, she thinks that she's going to help me again. And yes, we are twinning with Minnie today. So she is wearing mini dress, I'm wearing mini shirt. Okay, honey, this is mommy's turn, okay? You want to go watch Mickey and I'm going to do this, okay? It's mommy's turn, okay? I know, it's so confusing, but it's going to be mommy's turn this time, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm going to start off with eyes since I'm going to be using a few darker shades. And this is my AOA Studios eye primer from Shop Miss A. It's $1. Then I'm going to go in with a fluffy brush and I'm going to set it. And I like to use a color close to my skin tone. I'm going to go into Private Party here. I like doing this because it'll help set the eye primer down. Okay, so next I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to go into the shade Gala, and then I'm going to go into Stunner right here. And I'm just going to start building up the depth. Now I'm going into the Stunner shade. And I'm just going slightly below where I ended with that. And I'm just going to go over the whole lid, build it up. So I'm just going back over and applying this until it gets to be the shade that I want it to. I really want it to show that reddish shade really well. This is kind of like an orangey red. All right, now that I've got that kind of blended out, I just make sure I blend it into the other color. That way, when I'm going up, it's just a seamless blend. That way you're not seeing like a rainbow of colors. All right, next I'm going to go into the shade next to it called Snazzy. It's also a more warm brown. It's the darkest warm brown. The other one is a little bit more cool toned. I'm loading up my brush. I'm using a flat shader brush, and I'm going to go into the lid right at the lash line, and I'm going to just start patting this on to deepen that up. I'm pretty much going all over the lid except for the very, very inner corner, which I am going to reserve for a little bit of sparkle, which I'm going to grab from the Naked 2. So just patting this on, getting that color built up. Then I'm going to take this a little bit. It's kind of like a pencil brush. This is called an e.l.f. contour brush, going into that same shade. And then just kind of blending this into the warm. So once I blend that in a little bit, I'm just going back in with that red shade from Snazzy. Just because when you start to add and blend, sometimes the vibrancy will kind of go down a little. So I just went through and added a little bit more.
It's so pretty.
Does it look pretty? Do you like it?
No, my turn.
No, it's not quite your turn.
My turn.
I know, it's not quite your turn though. All right, so I am going to go into the Naked 2, but you definitely could use any black shadow. And I'm going to be going into Blackout right here. And I'm going to use just like a eyeliner brush basically. And I'm going to smudge this into the lash line. So that's the very darkest spot. So this gives just a nice gradient effect from dark to light, which just makes your eyes stand out. You're going to kind of like just lose the hood in that because it's all just the same. It's matte, it's gradient, so you really aren't going to be worrying about this part. It's just going to make everything kind of focus in on your eye. All right, I'm going to do my foundation really quick off camera, and then I'm going to come back and I'll show you how I'm going to finish the look. All right, guys, I have my foundation on. I use my Prescriptives Flawless Skin Foundation and my Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral because this is a more dramatic eye look. I wanted to really give myself that glam concealer look. Then I use my Bare Minerals Invisible Light Powder on top. So what I'm going to do to finish off my eyes is I'm going to take the same palette and go in with a flat shader brush and go into Stunner, which is the more reddish shade, and then do kind of the similar thing underneath my eye. But I'm not going to go all the way into the inner corner. Just kind of connect that up there. Then I'll go over it with Snazzy and then the black, just kind of repeating the same thing. Just smoking this out, but I'm going to keep the Snazzy mostly on the outer corner here. And then a little black. So just going for like a really smoky kind of eye look. I'm going a lot heavier underneath than I normally would. If you have like really droopy eyes, I wouldn't recommend going this heavy underneath. But it's fun for like a little dramatic look every once in a while. Then I'm going to take my little shader brush and I'm going to go into the color Booty Call. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. And I'm going to drag it down right there in the very front of the bottom. Alright, so then I'm going to go in with my NYX Epic Ink liner. And I'm just going to do a fine line right at the top, right at the lash line. You definitely could do a wing on this if you wanted to, but I'm not gonna bother with that today. I'll fill in my brows really quick. I'm gonna use my IT Cosmetics Brow Power. All right, so I'm going to curl my lashes and put my mascara on. That eyelash curler was from Preen Kit. They actually sent it to me and wanted me to do a sponsored video on it. I really liked it, but then they ghosted me, so whatever. So it is what it is. It's really funny. That actually happens. Like, people will comment like that they want you to try out their products, and like you'll get through the whole like deciding factor. Like, I've gone through the whole process of like picking out hair extensions down to the color and everything, and then the company just ghosts me and just stops talking to me. Or like a sponsorship, which honestly, I don't ever accept a sponsorship. I like literally have like never done any because when people like say they want to sponsor me, I'm like, okay, well, you need to send it to me first and I want to try it and then I'll ask questions and see how I feel about it, because I'm not just going to be sponsored for something I don't even like. And then I see if I like it. And I legitimately did like the eyelash curler. I've been using it for a while. But whatever. It's just interesting, those little behind the scenes things. Like, you want to get into people's hands, tell them they're going to sponsor them so they'll talk about it, and then they don't want to pay, which is fine. I don't care. I'll talk about it anyway. I'm not paid for anything I talk about on my channel. Alright, I'm feeling like I need to warm up my face a little bit, so I'm going to go into my Benefit Cheeky Sweet Spot. Oh boy, you really had fun in here, didn't you? Is this what was orange on your eyes earlier? I'm going to go into my Hoola bronzer.
Put it in my teeth.
Yeah, you put it on your cheeks, didn't you?
I'll put it in my teeth.
There you go.
I'll pop on this one.
And I'm going to go into a little bit of Coralista.
Yes, honey.
I feel like this shirt doesn't really go with my makeup look, but you know. Little Miss picked it today. For my highlight, I'm going to go into Prosecco Pop from Becca.
Mommy.
Here you go. Here you go. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, yeah, give me that.
So I'm going to try something a little different for the lips. This is the Amuse Bouche Bite Beauty Liquefied Lip and Demi Glace. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching.